Yes.
And hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. I am Razim and this is Vermintide 2. Come on, Warney, get in here. Warney? Ah! He
There's
is
the wee
joining!
All we need now is the Arzadeu.
Yes, then we get full party.
I cannot. Not until my penance is done. I must set the weave right.
The weave is really that important.
The weave is everything. Someone did.
Oh, finally. I don't have a quest to frickin' play the dwarf.
You know you can reset those.
Can I?
Yeah. So if you get one you don't like, you can always just reset it and it'll choose a different random one for you.
Ah. It's not so much that I am against playing the dwarf, it's just... could I stop getting the dwarf 5 days in a row?
I definitely hear that.
Warney!
I will not be able to join right now. I'm in the middle of something.
Okie
And I
dokie.
cannot leave him.
Warney, you are possibly muted?
Yeah, that's her reason.
Fair enough.
Kruber,
What
do you
was
really
that?
plan on spending the rest of your short life under
I
one
said fair
umbrella?
enough.
No, I meant what
I
Warney
don't.
said.
This ain't exactly the first time you've asked about me and him.
Yeah, he's muted for a reason.
The
Oh.
fact is, it appears you care about absolutely...
I've had reports of rot blood foraging parties in the vicinity of Usingen. Now, that's bad enough, but it turns out some folk were too stubborn to show a clean pair of heels when it all went south. Now, we can't sit by as the crotchety old fools are being shipped off to Helmgart to be used as fodder for the Skittergate in one way or another. Make your way to Morgan's Loft Farm and save as many as you
Yes, we are Ryusho.
What's a few mayflies worth anyway?
And
You're
at the
wasting
moment, we
time
do
here,
have room for
Leatherfoots.
another.
These farms are near defenseless. This'll be bad.
Well, we're here to do what we can. So I say less prattle and more pyromancy.
Less prattle.
All right.
If you use that bomb, mind where you throw it.
Charge! Well, I will say, Ryusho, that you gotta hurry and get in because I believe we're on quick play, so a rando could join at any time.
Sure that wasn't what it means to mess with us?
I think we're on quick play, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
I like it for the bonus.
Yeah.
Means you guys get a level up quicker.
Not Feltzfield's fault.
Why, wailing at the wind doesn't work. Kill its master. Don't look good. That gaslight needs to die. Yeah, this doesn't look good, does it? Ah! Oh, nice.
The Blight Stormer.
Do 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 do.
Oh, you ain't doing too well there wearing them?
No cages. At
It's a
least
cool
not
round.
here.
Do 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 do.
From that.
Sark is here?
Yes.
Sark! Sark, you might be muted.
Eyes open. Don't let that blight
damn.
stormer
No,
take
he's
us
not.
by
Okay.
surprise. If Ossingen is burning, this is worse than we thought.
Worse than you thought, perhaps. I
Hey,
have
we
such
can hear
illusions.
you.
Allow me a little hope.
I made it funny, but
Oh,
nobody heard
what's
it.
the point? The dark gods have come.
Oh.
No, it wasn't Discord mic. It was computer mic.
Hey, got it.
Also, there's a row in here. I'd like to move that we ban all rows.
Row.
Counter idea. What if we turn all rows into dukes?
Duke.
See, already done. That was easy.
I hate berserkers. Like, I'm gonna come at you with no clothes on.
Northland brother.
Slash and dash and kill and burning.
To the road.
Let's swarming!
Yes. Die. Die. Die.
I got the day off today, which was pretty cool.
Please.
Very nice.
Hagen.
No
I had to
one-
work, but I had nothing to do, so I just sat and played Dwarf Fortress all day.
fun. But I bet you'll never guess what I did.
Well, I am sure you painted the Warhammer models.
Okay, you know, Werny, that's not fair because you're not allowed to comment. Because you know exactly what I'm doing.
I was going to guess that as well.
No, you
Where he
weren't.
just beat me to it.
Nope.
Is anyone gonna, like, get over here?
I am on my way!
I have 1 HP.
I sense a fluid here.
Oh, it is horrible. Chaos.
I'm also trying to take out the frickin' that thing. Oh, where he got it.
Blackfire on its way.
Ammunition pouch is empty. Can't survive the flame, can ya, Spawn?
Nothing much can. Not if it's mortal.
Tempting fate, that is.
Yes, Kieran. Yes. The rats will die.
Killed a looter.
Ooh, 2 loots.
That looks like what you lot would call a healing draft.
There you go,
What's your
Werny.
cute as name is
Yeah.
in this bottle?
Out you come, Dark Ones. Auntie Sienna has a present for you.
Auntie Sienna. Interesting.
Has an interesting ring to it,
See
doesn't
what
it?
your farmers
It
have done to
does.
these trees, mayflies. Bound, mutilated, and twisted.
You know, boo-hoo. They did stuff to my trees. They put them in rows instead of freely growing wherever they frickin' want.
God, a sneak rat.
Oi, we can go through the barn.
So, how many did you get painted today, Sark?
None.
No time to hack the gate down now. Look for the key.
I wasn't
What do you-
painting.
Bullshit.
I was building.
Oh.
You gotta build the models before you paint them. How the fuck are you gonna paint something that doesn't exist yet?
Definitely.
I mean, you still have the parts. You could paint. You could have been painting the parts individually.
See, that takes way too long and
Can't
way
lie,
too much
I'm not
time, and
feeling
I don't
great.
have the
Your
attention span for
wounds
that.
need tending, Marcus.
Ooh, look at you go, Sienna.
But you gotta play with all the sprues.
Nice.
I would rather spend eternity in Hexlayer down in hell,
The dead are always with us.
which apparently is, which apparently there's already a place for me in hell. That's just sitting there ready.
Why do you say that?
Because hell had a buddy of me and Wernie's told me so.
You're no use to us dead.
Wernie.
What did I say?
Wait, were you there last night when Varco said that there's already a place reserved in hell for us?
Where that troll reminds me of
Maybe. I forget. I was really tired.
Well, don't do that.
Somebody should probably go pick up.
Let's squish all these Nurgle enjoyers.
Papa Nurgle loves you, though. I'm down.
I'm sorry, but the light of the Emperor is more powerful than Nurgle's gifts.
And as I told the last person that came around going on about that person, that Emperor person's nonsense,
Stay put.
no.
I'm good, but even I can't kill wind. Find that crook.
Sounds like a heresy's afoot.
Yeah, sounds like some heresy.
No, it's more a matter of Nevis will simply take care of him.
Nevis versus the entire Imperium of Man?
Nevis wins.
Yeah.
Let me ask
I'm
you a
not-
question. How many of the Imperials actually have names?
I can't take much more, darling.
Okay,
As
so
far as I'm aware,
want it.
most of them are just nameless peons.
do you want like a serious answer to that?
Yes.
All right, you've got Tigurius, you've got Gulliman.
I mean the
Yarick.
basic troops.
Yeah, Yarick is a basic troop. And then there's Gulliman, who, if there's a superpowered person, Gulliman's definitely gonna come in and smack some shit.
I am on
Yarick.
black and white now, Rygon.
Okay.
But my point here being, nameless peons literally cannot harm Nevis.
I mean, they've got more than just nameless peons. That's where Gulliman, Yarick, and then all the other heroes of the Imperium come in.
And plus,
Okay.
just because you don't know about them doesn't mean that the named ones don't exist.
I'm just saying. You know, extras can't harm Nevis at all.
They can harm his armies, though.
Yes, but he won't need his armies to kill them.
So you're saying
Squishy
that...
rat.
Oh, just farm, fodder now?
Can Nevis breathe in atmosphere? Like, or in space?
Nevis isn't exalted. He can do what he wants.
I'm fine, you'll see. Hear that? Stomping red flash the back.
Squish them.
Nevis works on rule of cool.
Exactly.
I think we broke the warp fire thrower.
Alright, time for the last book. It's just right over here.
Well, I'm gonna lose this grimoire if I can't get some healing.
Room needs singing stone. I'm
Another one.
Trying to avoid getting hit.
I take out my
Because I have like
concentration
1
fire
HP
hand.
and I'm on black and white.
If I shoot one of you,
Well, sometimes healing spawns down here.
Okay. Okay, looks like no healing.
You pull through, dwarf.
Alas. Alright, we're about to encounter some healing. I'll go up ahead and clear out. We shouldn't get another horde for at least a little while. So hello there, Foxy. How you doing? I bet you are doing excellent because you are an excellent individual.
I spend my blood willingly.
I don't know where we're going. Oh,
What's that?
that noise? I believe that is either a leech or a
Lightstormer.
light stormer, yeah. Wait, where are
Alright,
you?
I got rid of what I can. There is healing up here.
Okay, good. Just need to go grab it.
You got this, Sim.
Many lives have been lost. But
I
you
believe in
don't
thee.
feel a shred of sorrow, do you?
Ha! The scourge of heretics lectures me on compassion.
Someone should.
Ah,
Say you'd fight
I
for my
can
country.
see color!
I judge their cause righteous. Yes,
That it's well they shall never have need of you, is it not?
Alright, you all good? Alright.
Yeah.
You're
Oh, wait,
about
where are
down
you?
where
You
I'm
didn't
also
get healed?
careful.
Nope.
There. Come here. Hold still!
Catch up quickly, Sergeant.
don't keep your hands
There you
off
go.
me, eh?
Okay.
Hey, we're being invitated.
Oh, they're on the attack now. Warhammer. I judge you all.
And this one is just run for the end, right?
Kind of. It's free the hostages.
Well, that, yeah. Like, the enemies aren't gonna stop. Right?
Yeah, they're not gonna stop.
Okay. Oh, we gotta get to the barn. So yeah,
Yep.
Bernie, this one, you want to just keep moving. Charge!
Keep moving, keep moving.
Definitely felt better.
Your fire is feeding me.
Oh,
For the
I was trying to revive him. God damn it! I'm down again.
Alright. And I got by a pack lord. That's game over.
Well, yeah, Timber. In that case, they literally cannot fight. They cannot harm Nevis in any way. But, you know, the whole point of the Exalted is they kill gods. And I don't think that the God Emperor is actually a god.
Then that means he's not killable.
Well, I mean,
They kill gods, not people.
they can kill things below that, too. They sweep through armies like none other.
I don't believe you.
Also, Werny,
Hmm?
very nice total kills.
Joke.
You counted those, didn't you?
Maybe.
Hello there, Senri.
Rain, rain, rain. Never seems to stop.
I see the hammer wasn't quite working for you, Were Animal?
I'm just trying out different stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, it seemed like you were taking quite a few hits with it.
Yeah, Rygon will drill into your head that you have to dodge.
Yep.
And
Dodging's
block.
literally your bread and butter for surviving. Like, and we haven't even gotten onto, like, creating stagger effects.
Helmgart's lost, folks. But we still have our little ways of keeping eyes and ears down
Like,
there.
I mean,
And something's going
I
on
could
at
survive
Shelley and
okay,
Hospice.
but
Whole thing
there's only so
reeks
much I
of
can do against, like,
chaos
pack
magic.
masters and the,
Can't
like,
deal with
once
it,
you get
would
surrounded.
Things are bad enough already.
I am Squishy Wizard.
Squishy.
Griffin speak. Stay vigilant.
Squishy go
Stay
squeak.
together. This gives me a bad feeling.
Oop. Been a little bit since I played this map.
Sigma curse you. Keep up.
Chaos Warrior, move Mayflies!
Nice.
Siberian, the thing about the Exalted, though. A Solar Exalted, a fresh, brand new Solar Exalted, was able to strangle something that does not need to breathe to death. A primordial. You know, one of the things that created the entire universe.
The Imperium blows up planets. On a
Oh,
whim.
that's child's play for
And they
Exalted.
create their own gods.
It would be an interesting endeavor to really examine the power levels there.
Agree.
Like I know for a fact that the armies of the Imperium definitely would be slaughtered en masse by an Exalted. But like the Chaos Gods and such, that would be an interesting thing to see.
See, you say their entire armies would be slaughtered, but it's gonna take a while to slaughter literally the entire Imperial, the Astra Militarum, plus all the Space Marines.
Oh yes, it would take time. I'm not saying it would be fast, but they
Like,
can
you're-
very easily do that.
You're probably gonna get bored.
Well, I would say it would probably be one of those things, like, let's say that it takes time, right? That might just be time enough for the Imperium to actually figure out how to do their thing.
Yeah, because like the Astra
Like, not exactly.
Militarum is literally billions.
No, it's trillions.
Oh yeah, it's literally trillions of soldiers.
Oh, poor guy.
Maybe getting 500 kills in a Dynasty Warriors game takes like about 5 minutes or so.
Am I gonna do XCOM tonight, Senri? Probably not. I'm thinking of doing some Warhammer 3.
Total War Warhammer.
Uh-huh.
The winds die with their master.
It's not a matter of attrition. You know, we need Kerr here. I feel like Kerr's the only one that is that intimately knows the power levels of the 40k universe and Exalted.
You know, I will say though, an Exalted could probably go through the Tau like a hot knife through butter though.
a knife to butter.
Would agree with that one, and I don't think they would have the sufficient numbers or capacity to hold them off long enough to be useful.
Oh yeah, no. Like, but they would almost certainly like immediately send their most powerful champions to fight the Exalted.
Yeah, the Imperium. If there's one good thing when it comes to them, is like they are powerful in a way that they can continue to just trickle in powerful shit to keep you occupied.
All right, so I'm actually looking at people with names. Just this is just in the what is it? In the Space Wolf Codex, because I'm not gonna say like, oh well, Lehman Russ, because in current 40k Lehman Russ isn't actually there yet. So you've got Logan Grimgar, Nigel Stormcaller, Bjorn the Fell-Handed, Arjak Rockfist, Ulrich the Slayer, Ragnar Blackmane, Crom Dragongaze, and Harold Deathwolf. I don't think that's a main character. I think that's just a unit.
Well, I'm saying, so the point that I was saying with that is the nameless, the random people. Werny, you okay?
You'll see. Bloody Northlanders daubing their symbols on our sewers.
My game died.
Oh. Well, hurry back in.
So, what did you call me over for? What's up?
Okay, we are discussing Exalted versus Empire of Man.
These Northlanders worship
Imperium of Man?
Imperium of Man, yes.
What kind of, which Exalted?
Any. Though,
What's the
more
terms of engagement?
All out.
All out war.
Just like the rest. Are you mocking me? No, sir.
Ooh,
Specifically,
how many Exalted?
One.
the main one we were talking about was Nevis, but I am curious about other Exalted as well, being in, like, you know, how each one would fare. I'm fairly certain Sidereal would probably just absolutely destroy everything. Just because of their particular power set.
The Sidereals and Lunars would probably do the best. The others would actually be the issue a Solar has. If you throw like 1 billion men at them, eventually you'll wear them down enough. If you're willing to let 1 billion people die to kill one Solar, you could probably pull it off.
Yeah,
which
I mean,
the Imperium of Man is willing to do.
Yeah,
they have done it. Like 1 billion? That's cheap.
Yeah, but the Sidereals and the Lunars they would not fight an open fight with the Imperium. They would do a shadow war, and they would probably do horrible, horrible things to the Imperium of Man as long as they can avoid being caught. They're very good at avoiding being caught, so the amount of devastation would not be as, like, boom-tastic. But if the big issue here is Exterminatus. That's going to be the big problem. If the Imperium calls in an Exterminatus on the planet, and then just decides, we're just going to blow the entire fucking planet up, the Exalted is going to be kind of screwed. They're going to need to find a way to get a vessel off-world before the Exterminatus happens, and then get through the blockade that's going to be around the planet, which is going to be difficult for them. So, in this case, it would not be easy.
I feel like the Imperium is actually pretty... and this is directed towards Foxy. I'm pretty sure the Imperium's actually pretty okay with calling Exterminatus against all except their, like, most important planets.
Literally only Terra is exempt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. If the situation is dire enough, if there is a issue, they are willing to call Exterminatus if it needs to be done.
Yeah, and there are different kinds of Exterminatus too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, they could just send in a disease that just simply eats everything organic, and then they'll just have to repopulate the place.
That's what happened in Honest Devon 4 during the dropship massacre.
So they have multiple kinds of Exterminatus that allows them to accomplish what they want and keep the planet.
No,
So-
I think against the Exalted, you would have to use a Planet Cracker in order to guarantee that you kill them.
Yeah.
And
Well,
even
one of the-
then, it kind of
Well,
depends on
if
which
you're literally
Exalted.
arguing that not even blowing up a planet's going to do it, then nothing's going to kill an Exalted, and this argument is
Not all
pointless.
fictions end in heresy,
Well, no, it
Sire.
depends. There's a few factors to be considered here. I mean, when we're talking about like a sidereal Exalted, they kind of have the bullshit thing of, oh, this planet's about to be cracked in half. Well, I actually turned left and took that shuttle off world a week ago.
He's actually right there, Ragon. A sidereal actually. Sidereals are able to bend the fabric of reality, and they're basically really, really powerful psychers without the issue. A sidereal
Then one could actually say the Imperium does have an answer for that. If they're just powerful psychers, there are psyker blockers. And I'm pretty sure there'd be some that could be significant enough to just say, no, you're not doing
I got
that.
a Chaos Spawn back here.
Yeah, I was dealing with some Chaos Warriors.
Yeah, because eventually the Exalted will run out of essence. That's going to happen if you just keep throwing fighting at them. So that's usually how you wear them down. The Imperium of Man has the manpower to do that. So one Exalted I see as they're probably going to be able to cause enough damage that an Exterminatus would likely be called, and it would be very difficult for the Exalted to survive. It is possible for them to do so if they can like get to a ship and escape, or find like a warp gate or sorcery to get to the warp. There are multiple ways to survive an Exterminatus, but all of them basically involve getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah. Which honestly, even against the fate ones, like if the options are presented as being limited, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah,
Like,
usually
even if like suppose if you, whether you take that right or left, both of them result in death, sort of a thing.
that can happen to the sidereals. That is possible.
Now,
I think you would need a large group of Exalted. A large group of Exalted. I would probably put a Solar in the physical capabilities, and basically as a baseline for like their abilities and power and strength, without using their charms, without using their special abilities, to be at about a Space Marine level in their power armor.
Toshime says the Exalt goes to elsewhere.
Elsewhere is a basically hammer space. Normally a Exalted cannot go there and safely come back. They can simply store objects there. There is one case where someone did try to go to elsewhere, so it has happened, but that person was never able to get back out. But no, Imperium of Man would probably be the worst case scenario for an Exalted, just because the Imperium of Man doesn't care about the manpower they'd have to throw away. They're willing to kill an entire solar system if they would necessarily need to do it.
And it's not even an issue of manpower. Like, they do have weapons powerful enough to do what needs to be done.
So,
yeah, no.
The original debate was actually regarding Nevis, was, you know, my example, but being able to take out the Emperor. Or God Emperor, or whatever is the official term is.
No, you would not be able to do so.
Really?
No.
Make haste to me.
No, actually, no. You wouldn't be able to. Not with the current layout of abilities that the Exalted have. You would not be able to do it by book, by raw. You do not have the charms capable of killing what the God Emperor is.
Where are the keys? Ah, here they are.
Ah, so it's not a matter of so it's a matter of having that one special weapon, basically.
Pretty much, yes. Because the thing is, the Emperor would be fine if they hadn't really locked him up on the Golden Throne.
So, what about Emperor in his prime?
Ugh. I think a soul. So, if we had a Solar who was fully geared for combat, fully equipped with artifact weapons and armor, and was like an Essence 5 combat specialist, I think you would have about the ability of a Primarch. The thing is, the Emperor held back when he fought Horus. So, the moment he stopped holding back, he slaughtered Horus. So, that would be a really hard fight. I'm pretty sure that would be a battle worthy of the Exalted. I'm pretty sure that would be a fight that the Emperor is not going to just curb stomp. I think that is actually going to be a battle, a very long battle. But again, I think I would probably put the God Emperor on the power scale of the Unconquered Sun. It would be possible to do so. It would require a very specific charm to be created, and it would require a large group of Exalted fighting him at the same time, all of them geared specifically to fight him in the area of their choosing, at the time of their choosing, and basically fighting perfectly together to have a chance of beating him. That is probably where I would put it at. The Unconquered Sun is one of the most powerful gods in, if not the most powerful god in Exalted. He's an Essence 10 god, and if he had been allowed to fight the Primordials, he could have done it. He is basically unkillable unless specific conditions are met to do so, and he can basically curb stomp almost anything that he faces off against.
So, Unconquered Sun versus God Emperor in his prime.
They'd probably get along decently with each other.
I mean,
they wouldn't even fight.
Along is a different. I'm asking if they were forced to fight.
Unstoppable force meet immovable object.
Yeah, that's probably why they would get along.
They probably would not fight with each other. Because they both have basically kind of what they both of them want to do the exact same thing, the protection and guidance of humanity.
Marcus dropped the tome back here. I don't know how to get him to pick it back up.
You hold down T and you have him trade it.
Alright, Kerr, how about this? The Exalted versus the Necrons.
That, I believe the Exalted could win. They do have the charm set to actually fight them and to permanently destroy them. It's the biggest issue you're gonna have is the God's weaponry. But that's basically really powerful essence tech. So they could probably fight against that if they're fully geared out. It would not be easy. And you would need a group of Exalted to fight. You are not going at this one man probably. When you involve 40k, when you literally have billions in an army and that's considered normal size, you do need a large group of Exalted. But I think the Exalted could win. It would probably not be an easy or a fast fight. and you'd probably have casualties along the way, but I think they could pull it out.
Feel that? It's
Okay.
the ritual flipping.
Now,
I don't know.
Now, because the Exalted were basically created to fight beings like the Nightbringer or the Void Dragon. That's what the Exalted were made to fight. So they were made to fight the Chaos God.
Right, and then you've got the Necrons who were also kind of made to fight God, but they
Yes.
already won.
I could again. This is going off of like I'm going best case scenario. The Solars have this specific charm. There's one charm specifically that would allow them to permanently kill a Necron. They all would need to know that specific charm. If they do not know that charm, the Necrons win.
Necrons also have solar system killing weapons. They've got this Aurora weapon that they can just click on a star and it's erased from it's Thanos snapped out of.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's kind of what gets me. It's just like, I don't doubt the Exalted are powerful. It's just you're literally fighting against an entire galaxy.
that isn't so much the issue as what that galaxy is equipped with.
Yeah, no. In the 40k universe, an Exalted on the battlefield is going to literally change the course of that battle for whichever side they're on. That's what they do. The issue you're going to have, though, is they're only one person on one planet. Now, there might be really important places like Arcadia. Put a solar on Acadia, and let's see how long a certain War Master is going to last.
I'd be okay with that. I hate chaos.
Oh yeah, the chaos
But-
I feel in Exalted is especially their whole point is destroying things like that.
I think when it comes to the different 40k factions, chaos is going to be the worst off against the Exalted. Because that's literally what they were made to fight. So they are already ready to come to blows with them. The Tau would be difficult. The Tau are not going to be easy fights because they're so mobile and such long range specialists. That's gonna be a hard fight. Their gear is very, very good.
Here, pop. Come back up here.
The Eldari.
How do I get back up there?
Very
Just climb a set of
nimble.
stairs.
The Eldari are fast as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you would need, again. I'm going off of best case scenario here. Basically, whenever a situation comes up in 40k, you need best case scenario. Otherwise, there's basically a 50-50 chance or worse of the Exalted losing. An Avatar of Cain versus any Exalted that's not basically combat focused, the Avatar is going to fucking crush them.
I forgot about the Avatar of Cain.
And that's only against one Avatar of Cain, and they're capable of bringing out more than one.
Yes, I'm talking specifically like one-on-one. If more Avatars start coming out, we're running the fuck away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, you're not facing off. If more than one Avatar of Cain takes the battlefield, everyone is running the fuck away. Because, yeah, no, you're not going to get involved in that kind of fight. That's going to be a fucking curb stomp for you.
What about the Votan?
So, I actually have... Oh yeah, Toshibe brings up a very good point. The Exalted do have one particular tool up their sleeves. Social foo.
I like how everything is went quiet for Curve.
I heard a
Even
little bit of a
then-
shit there. He's like, oh, right.
even then, it would be kind of hard. So, social food in 40k is very difficult.
Oh, come on, Renaud.
Why didn't he activate?
Oh, there we go.
Ronald didn't activate for me.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's FU rather than FOO, but Kerr might want to explain social food for those that aren't familiar.
Basically, the equivalent of like social food is where you're so good at it that you are able to simply talk or convince either one person or a whole group of people to do whatever you want to do. Sometimes up to and involving basically mind control or mind rape if necessary, depending on the Exalted.
That's fair, although I think against the fanaticism of Warhammer 40k, that would only get you so far. Space Marines, no, I wouldn't even consider that to be a thing with them.
Yeah, so Space Marines would already be under social foo, so it would be considered an unacceptable order for most of them.
Well, that's exactly it. Like they are legitimately made to work against such things.
Oh yes, that's why I was agreeing with you.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. I'm just clarifying for the audience.
And let's not even get involved with the Grey Knights. Grey Knights or the Custodi, those are going to be really hard fights. Really hard fights.
And with everything else in the Imperium, I think it'd be kind of maybe like a 50-50 shot. Like against your basic soldier, maybe. Against fanatics, though, probably not as much. Not unless you can somehow twist a fanaticism to your own ends.
You could probably, I think a Solar Exalted could probably come off like the Emperor. Because they have a lot of gold, a lot of sunlight motif, fire.
Maybe not the Emperor themselves,
but one of his
definitely one of
chosen or saints.
Yeah, exactly. One of his saints I could agree with.
I could see that going through and working.
Yeah, and there's certainly plenty of them. I mean, goodness knows, there's like a billion, if not a trillion saints, based upon like, hey, such and such managed to not die in such and such battle.
So I could see a Solar using that to manipulate people and to bring them under their banner. Or the Emperor Reborn.
What about versus the Tyranids?
The Tyranids are mindless.
Rygon was going to say something there.
Oh, what I was saying is like you already see that kind of stuff already.
Yeah.
Especially within the arms of the Ecclesiarchy. Like one of the common things like the Assassinoriums do is just straight up just killing people who get too big for their britches.
Yep.
And get too many people under them.
For the Tyranids, the Nids are going to be very adaptable. That's going to be the issue for the Exalted. The Exalted's usually going to be good at one thing. Eventually, the Nids will adapt. It's going to be really, really like you could slow them down, but I don't think an Exalted by themselves would be able to stop a Nid invasion.
What worries me is if the Nids actually manage to kill one of the Exalted, and they only need to kill one, and then consume them, you could be looking at game over right there.
Yeah, we do know that Exalted bodies do retain some of their powers and abilities based on how powerful their essence was when they died. So yes, the Nids could get access to essence and charms by eating an Exalted.
Same with the crew.
Would be terrifying and very, very bad for the Warhammer 40k universe.
Oh yeah, easily.
So, a lot of this is also depending on Exalted just as they, currently are. Now, giving the Exalted access to the same sort of weapons and such that
they would be able to develop charms and abilities to work with whatever they're dealing with. Yes.
So it would be a matter of when they decide, like, probably if the Exalted just pop into the Warhammer into the 40k universe and start trying to go to town immediately with their war, they're just gonna lose.
Probably yes.
Yeah.
They'll do a lot
But
of
if
damage.
you pull out the Batman
but
argument, though, like you could see a different story.
if you do what, Brygon?
If you pull out the Batman argument, i.e., prep time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, because that's when the Solars can start. A Solar can develop charms for wielding bolters, or for using a spaceship, and they can actually like make the spaceship do really, really crazy shit. Like a Solar could do the Kirk maneuver.
I feel like the WOG stuff of the orcs would actually be pretty fitting for what Exalted could do. You know,
Terrified of the I would be terrified of a Solar social fooing a group of orcs to get them to fight for him, because he's going to lead them to the biggest and baddest people in order to fight them.
I don't know. I think you could, but the orcs are dumb enough. I could definitely see them going like, well, you are the biggest and baddest, so we'd rather fight you.
I could also see that, too. I was thinking that.
And then we got a Lunar that comes in, pretend like Lunars are able to change their form and stuff, so they literally could just appear as a
war boss that they eat.
Yeah, or something.
That could be possible.
I don't know. Orcs probably wouldn't be the best idea overall, let's be honest. They were designed to kill the, what are the Necrons, yeah. And the Necrons, as we've already discussed, are pretty terrifying in and of their own right.
Have any of you ever seen what the, I remember what they were called. They're the original form for the orcs.
I've not really known anything about it, 40k, so no.
Weren't they like actually like what was it? I want to say they were actually a pretty advanced race originally.
I'm trying to remember, because we've actually seen images now of what they looked like back then during the War of Heaven.
I'll not waste the drop.
Over there, plague ratty. Numbers sell the best stealth. Let's prevent. The storm cannot live without its master.
I will say, I would love to see these fights, though.
Me too.
It would be. All these fights would be fucking fantastic. They would be glorious.
But then again, that's kind of especially what the Exalted are best at.
Let's sing in the chaos.
They are especially best at big cinematic fights.
Yeah, I mean, even if it ends with the Exalted losing via planet being blown up, I'd still say worth.
As the Solar parries the shot meant to destroy the planet.
That is a thing they can do.
Until a second one comes
Yeah,
out.
that's what I was thinking about. The exterminatus is usually conducted by multiple ships. The Solar would be able to deflect one of them, yes.
So yeah, that's the issue with Warhammer 40k, is that it's just so big and so many of them.
It's just so big. There's so much. That's the problem. There's only so much that one person can do. Yeah, no, if the exterminatus was just being done by one single person, yeah, the Solar could block that. But otherwise, nope.
Help.
I'm trying. You got
I
pulled
is going
around
to-
just right.
I is going to hop out now. I am going to go get snack.
Sure. Thanks for the fun conversation.
Bye bye.
Thanks for coming.
It was a very nice conversation.
I feel vindicated.
Yeah, I'll admit, I thought the Exalted would do better. It still sounds like it would be one hell of a fight, and it's at least still a 50-50 chance, one way or the other.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
if
yeah,
there
no,
was
it'd be
if there was
amazing.
an army of Exalted, I could see it. It's just, but a one Exalted, man.
Well, with that, at any time there are at most 300 solars and 300 lunars. I believe it's
I think it would
one...
need more. I'm talking maybe if we had 1 million, I could see it.
Well, one solar could, one solar can take down billions, or at least 1 billion. So that is something that Kerr said. And he brings up a good point about the tactics and such. Okay, bye, Rat Ogre. Yeah, you fell down and he decided to come say hi.
But I fell down in like the wrong spot, so I can't even get the Grimoire. Well, I mean, sure. One solar could kill 1 billion, right? What about, like, say, support? The ships and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, once you start bringing in arguments like that, then the 1 billion turns into maybe, like, I don't know, 1 million. But even then, like, God, the fucking just sheer size of the fucking Imperium. That's just so much trouble there. And that's not even talking specialized troops.
Listen.
Okay, I'm grabbing the Grimoire.
See? A potion.
Darlings, even a woman a moment.
I would be excited to see that fight, though, big time.
Me too. Like, I bet that would be fucking fantastic. If nothing else, I would just love to see a single Exalted who's, like, weakened at the end of everything, just getting his ass beaten by a bunch of Krieg troopers with shovels. I would pay good money to actually see that.
Dang. That just seems mean.
Like, he's killed like 5 billion of us. We finally got him, boys. Beaten with a shovel.
Yeah, but the Lunar wouldn't... even at the end there, they wouldn't be able to finish off a full moon cast Lunar, though.
Yeah.
Simply because they literally can't harm him.
Yeah, it's just one of those like nice thoughts where you could just you get one of those just things where like a situation like that could happen.
Yeah.
Like whether it's like a dead body, but they're still just beating the dead body or whatever.
Chaos warrior, to me.
And that's just the thing though. The Krieg troopers wouldn't even care.
Oh yeah.
They'd be like, yeah, so what if he's dead? So what if he's killed 5 billion of us? We're still gonna go at it.
Death comes easily to you, Saltzman.
I bring death where death is. Join me in righteous slaughter.
I'll set
I'm going to make you again.
They're drawn to me, like moth to a flame. Then burn them away, wizard.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, dude's grabbing the book over there. Good. So, fun fight. Like, seeing an Imperium ship get blown in half by Exalted. Awesome imagery right there.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing a Space Marine and another Exalted, like, I'm talking like a Primarch or something, just beating the hell out of each other, blow for blow. That's a good image.
How about we use that cannon?
I feel like Sark would see the Space Wolves and be like, brothers.
Come, Gunner. My
No, they just look like humans.
But they've got wolf DNA inside them.
Yes, but you just said you'd see them, not be aware of the.
That stings.
They're still just
No.
humans.
See, now I'm gonna when I build my space wolf army, I'm going to cut the heads off a bunch of stuff I get from Hero Forge, and take those wolf heads and then just put them on my Space Marines.
Love it.
Now we shall see if the cannon remains viable. Set the fuse!
Down here. This door may flies. There's the temple.
Well,
I'm gonna call them
Timber,
Double Marine.
again, the fact that they specifically have no names just outright means they can't do a thing against Nevis, at least. Now, that's not to say they can't do stuff against other Exalted, it's just Full Moon Cast Exalted in particular are completely immune.
You probably need like an army of Space Marines to take out Nevis. Like, because Space Marines, I think by their nature are like named.
Well, there's also actual named characters in 40k that are pretty bad.
It's not, so when they say that, like the wording is no name, but it's basically if this character is unimportant enough that the storyteller does not bother giving you their name, and even if they do, like you ask, what's your name? Even then, they are still not able to actually harm Nevis. That's what they mean by no name, which is what that's something that Kerr had to correct me on, is I did not realize that's what they meant by it. I'm like, okay, somebody has no name, I guess they can't actually do damage, but people have names. But then Kerr pointed out
They're
that
just not important.
yeah. So the heroes, yes, they could absolutely fight and potentially do damage to Nevis.
Yeah.
It's the random, Space Marine #1.
Well, that's just it. Like, that's why I think the Space Marines would have a chance, because they are important. They're not just the nameless masses. Like, if a Space Marine comes on the board, you know that it's a Space Marine.
Down here, are you all blind?
You know that that's an individual you have to watch out for.
They know we're here. I don't
Fair.
Yeah. I mean,
But-
yes, it's a bit arm twisty the way I'm kind of wording it, but, like, I'm willing to stick with that.
But then there's the fact that Nevis has his army.
Mm-hmm.
Armies.
supplies. Over here.
I don't think Nevis's armies could stand up to an army of Space Marines.
I would
Not the
agree.
Space Marines. If they were equipped properly, though, they might be able to handle at least short-term something else, like, your basic infantry group.
His army is not, or his armies are not just basic mortals, basic people. His armies are specifically,
On the prowl.
I hope it's not spot.
they are specifically beast men, which are magically enhanced with essence and such. So, like, his armies can actually stand a chance against an Exalted. And they are specific, his armies are specifically, he doesn't care about numbers, he cares about actual training for them. Is that like 5 Chaos Warriors at once? There. That helped. Sorry, just like... We just had like 5 Chaos Warriors come down the stairs at once. Like, what the hell,
It
game?
must have been a patrol.
Oh yeah, the sidereal are designed to break all the rules though. I feel like a single sidereal could probably just decimate the Empire as a whole. But that is simply because, like I said, they break the rules. They look at your rules and go like, no, it actually works this way.
But
Well,
what?
give Gab. That's why you never tell people you work with computers.
But what if they run the sidereal out of essence?
Well, and that's just it. That's why I also say with the Imperium, like, it doesn't matter if you turn right or left. It could just be you die no matter what.
Well, again, in that situation, like, the whole point, that charm in particular is literally a, well, instead of being in this situation, instead I went that way, and I've completely avoided that situation.
Mm-hmm. How far back can that go, though?
As far back as you want.
Oh.
Yeah. It is a broken as hell ability. And there's also the fact that sidereals have one charm in particular where they can literally rewrite your fate. So, you know, before the God Emperor even became the God Emperor, they just go back in time and are like, actually, the God Emperor was born as a horse, and he's my noble steed. That is literally one of their, charms.
Well, I certainly don't doubt that. I think what we'd be looking at in terms of limitations, how they, like, say, get into the Imperium. Natural part of the Imperium, I could see it. If they are, like, dropped in through a portal, then most likely the only way they can win is to not play at all. I don't walk through the portal.
Yeah. That is a big part of this debate, is how they got there and when.
Yeah.
And I think, I also am enjoying the idea of what if these are just like, the Exalted have been left alone on their planet, on creation, which this isn't really how it would work, but still would be an interesting thought process of they are just on their planet and they've been allowed to develop this their own technology for all these years. Would not be the same as what's in the Warhammer universe, but then people suddenly come by or they leave their planet, and so it's the same tech level against each other.
Watch the Berserkers.
Yeah, I saw the Berserkers and they destroyed me.
Yeah, I was just like, no, watch out. They are unfortunately what got me.
Yes, Timber, the sidereal break rules. Ow.
Are you alright, sir?
Use the Imperial Mance? Ah, God. What the hell got me?
Cigarette?
Probably. Save me! Please save me!
Save me.
Is that it? We done?
Save me from this waking nightmare.
Alright, here they come.
Well done. Don't want to get separated.
I got
This is where we stand, and they
Yep.
Oh, hey, Jaffer. You know, Jaffer, you've got a character in Exalted that I would be intrigued to find out how he would do. I wonder how Murder would perform in 40K.
Fighting with or against the Imperium?
Against.
So, Murder, like solo Murder versus the entirety of the Imperium.
I mean, even Kerr was surprised by the insanity that Jaffer built in that game.
I still gotta give it to the Imperium, man.
Yeah.
Come on, Renaud, come on! Yeah!
Renaud seems to have favorites.
Renaud understands.
Yeah, whenever
that
I don't
Martens
get it,
are
he
awesome.
always gives it to Zib.
I never get it.
He could probably take on a few squads of custodes at best. I don't know what those are, but okay.
I think
assume that
Super
is
Space
it.
Marines that aren't Primarchs.
Ah.
They're like the bodyguard for the Emperor of Mankind. Wear golden armor, all that jazz. And they got tall helmets.
That's probably why they're losing, because they have tall helmets.
Oh, what about this heat wave?
Still up for that game.
Nothing.
I know you're still up for that cameo, Timber. We'll see about it. Though you really need to be talking to Kerr about that.
Nothing to say about the twin-tailed comet, Carillion?
I could scarcely add anything one eye has not. The man won't shut up about it.
I'm just salvaging a shit ton of things. That's why it's taking me a moment.
Well,
no
this
worries.
elf's perspective is that if we're seeking aid from glowing lights in the sky, we're all doomed.
Oh, right. Stream Pirates and Stream Raiders. I need to go do those.
Do you not think you should work to control
Thank you,
your
Chris
fire
Alps.
lusts yet?
I think now
Whatever
I'm ready
for.
to stream.
Two halves of the same coin, isn't I?
Aye, but
I have to put my
obsession
plate in
never
sync.
ends well.
And according to you, we're all doomed anyway. So what does it matter?
Much less than I was 30 minutes ago.
Mayflies, deaf to all except their own egos.
So, you ready for potential poker roll tomorrow, Rygon?
We'll see. I've got a lot of work I got to get done before New Year's.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, of course I'll let you all know, but I do plan on like going out with my mother for a little while, so that kind of will beat into the time a bit. So, we'll see. I'll let you all know at least 3 hours beforehand if it'll be doable or not.
Well, I know a lot of people have stuff they're gonna have to be doing.
Yeah.
Seda was talking about being able to do it if later.
Yeah, but then we hit into the fact that, people have
This
jobs.
fire seem strange to you.
Yeah.
Not by his standards.
If we could do it, like, say, Sunday, I'd be probably in a better position to do it.
Said he'd seen something similar.
I just like the idea of ringing in the new year with a game of poker
Dealing in
roll.
dreams and visions.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
no wonder Saltspire's staying
Just
away
too
from
bad
these
that
fellows.
at least for
He's
me,
likely
like
to
I
burn
gotta
his
get stuff
eye.
done before the new year.
Yeah.
But it's also one of those things that if certain things get left behind, then they get left behind. Like, you know, if I can't get all the notes done, they'll just have to deal with it. Like,
I do.
sorry, I couldn't get them into the system. I saw them Friday.
Well, I do think that, you know, running off the new year with Pokerol is cool. Kind of a bit hard to do when other things come up. This is something I have to plan, like, maybe a month or so in advance.
Well, Carillion is about done. Then I'll probably either swap onto a different character or something while I wait for you guys to grind up.
Oh, okay.
She's at level 30. As soon as she hits level 35, she'll be done level-wise, and then I can move on. So probably in about another 18 games, she'll be ready.
I just know I got one more game in me for today.
Not sure. Well, we're only doing one more game. I'll be doing Warhammer after.
Well, maybe. Well, let me check how. Maybe I can do more than that. Definitely not 18, but I do.
Well,
need
when I
at
say
least
18,
one more.
it's just like, you know, 18 games, and that she'll be fully up, like leveled up. Then I won't need to play with her anymore. So I'll probably like play the dwarf or Marcus or even Sienna.
You're going to try and steal my Sienna?
Well, I've got 2 others to play before I get to her.
Kruber,
Sarzadeyu, are
plan
you
on spending
joining
the rest
us?
of your short life under one
No. I am not in the mood for Vermintide tonight.
Oh, you should have said something. I would have played Press Quick Play a while ago.
Oh.
I thought you were joining us.
Apologies.
I know Ryusha was gonna join, but I don't know where they are, so they left to get a drink and haven't come back.
Wild trolls are coming out of Dreisdunkel mine, and I need you lot to interfere. It's hard to believe, but the Rotbloods are turning regular old trolls
Unless I missed
into
their
those
message, which is
awful
very
biles
possible.
spewers. Fight your way down and destroy the altar that's transforming the beasts. You'll need black powder, but there's plenty laying around down there.
Weren't you gonna weren't you gonna join Ryusha?
Is this really necessary?
I probably missed your
Only
messages.
fun
We did
so
have
far
a
seeing you
in-depth
mayflies
discussion
shivering
going
the
on.
At least it should be warmer down there.
Well, perhaps we can learn a trick or two from the sorcerers. Stefan Kruber's wits.
Well, we've got one bot that you can replace,
Quite a draw.
but you gotta get in here before somebody else, before a rando takes it.
Which could happen.
Do exclamation point Steam to get my Steam and add me.
That one's dance is over.
There's a bomb here. You test an elf, shield rat.
Kill the fire rat, Ringbrady, while you still can. Good shot. Here, Chaos Warriors.
Doop 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 doop. And I know that, so the reason this discussion started, Jaffer, was the fact that, you know, you got Exalted, which is a power level beyond any other system, versus another system that has a power level beyond any other.
Mm-hmm.
So it was an interesting thought, concept and process.
Yeah, I certainly don't doubt that. Honestly, though, when it comes to most discussions, it's just like, oh, what against Imperium of Man wins? And the answer is usually, well, Imperium Man always wins. Because they're just that broken. Could Batman take on the Imperium of Man? No.
No.
Superman? No. Could Goku? No.
Well, Superman depends on whether or not it's a, whether or not they've got kryptonite. Well, do they have magic?
Yeah, they have magic. The Chaos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one could even say, like, what about a god? No, a god couldn't do it either, because they've got at least 4 of them who are willing to fuck your shit up. And they do that just for funsies.
I'm meaning the, because Superman's got 2 weaknesses. Otherwise, he's impervious. Magic and, kryptonite.
Yeah. Well, it is a galaxy. I'm sure there's at least some kryptonite somewhere. I mean, it's not exactly that rare. I mean, Lex Luthor seems to have a shit ton of it.
Yeah. But it also came to Earth from, Krypton.
That's just kind of what I mean. Like, they probably would be able to identify the exactness of Superman. I mean, I'm sure he'll probably leave plenty of giblets and blood and whatnot around as he does. And they would identify, like, oh, he's weak to such and such. And then they would just simply create something that could do such and such.
For me, like, for that, it's... There's a debate to be had about them figuring out the kryptonite thing, but the magic, just them having magic, period, yeah.
Alright, let's suppose they don't do the kryptonite. Red sun right there. There's plenty of that in a galaxy.
Yeah. I definitely don't mistake me here. I am very much of the opinion that Superman would get destroyed.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that that like you're trying to say, oh yeah, he would win definitely. It's just having a discussion.
Yeah. Superman's broken, but his weaknesses are so big and so easily exploitable. The Exalted, their only real weakness is their limits. And even then, that weakness is something that not even they know exists. Nobody knows they exist. All everybody knows is simply, huh, these people are randomly going crazy. I guess it's too much power.
Actually, I have possibly 2 characters that I saw Death Battle use to fight each other. Saitama from One Punch Man and what is that sailor guy? So I was talking about, like, eat your spinach or something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Popeye, yes. The reason I bring those 2 up is because of the logic used in such Death Battle was interesting.
Alright, if you see a powdered barrel, let me know.
Okay.
Medical supplies! Surely we're not about to abandon that blackfire.
A drop of this will help me along.
Got a patrol coming.
Valaya!
That's the Chaos Warrior! A hardier proposition than most!
One less stunner rotel. God, I can't keep going.
Down we go.
Oh. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about the book.
Is it a tome or?
It's a grimoire.
No! Why did everything cut?
Yeah.
I didn't see a barrel anyway that we could have used.
Are you coming in there, Ryusho? I accepted your friend request.
Let me tend these wounds. Okay.
The bot's stuck like 50 billion years behind us. There he is.
I love how I'm just wielding fire around these gunpowder barrels.
Well, no one ever said Sienna was the smartest.
Ryusho is too low level of power to join.
On veteran?
I guess they just
Veteran was
started.
made for this shit.
Medical supplies,
Um,
over here.
He just got the game.
Oh, okay.
Or something like that. Like, we're just starting out.
I mean, you'd definitely be struggling a lot, but does the game literally not let you play in circumstances?
If you're too low of a power, you can't even play on the higher difficulties. You have to get your equipment up.
Even just veteran?
Yeah, because you're at level 0.
Ah, well, I put together your, just play some, you know, levels and stuff. Ideally, you should have been playing already and leveling up for the next time that we played instead of just sitting there.
Squeakity, squeakity, squeakity.
So now it shows its future. Hold on,
A Chaos Warrior, just what we needed.
Acceptable for a wizard.
This way.
Ah, fair enough, Ryusho.
Hear that? Sounds like an assassin.
Oh shit! I almost jumped off. Like I jumped at the same time he came in, like a wrecking ball, and his momentum pushed mine.
What a... Nah, I don't even have the words for it. What's this? Stop meandering and get down, yes.
Oh
I
shit!
am lost.
Ow.
Lost beyond words.
You might be able to make it.
Heal up.
I'm guessing it's a tome up here.
Something's up there. It's a secret passage. Sometimes it's Ravage Dart.
I don't see anything.
There's a little trail right here. I just simply didn't make it. Damn it!
Dare you strike me down?
Oh.
Oh, you made it.
This way.
And Marten.
Is there anything?
No.
Not sure you deserve this.
Damn.
Oh, there's an
Alright.
ammo box, but...
That's it.
Oh, wait.
If only
Found the
there was
grimoire.
time, I'd rise up.
Alright, I thought there was something up there.
I found
And
another
there's some art
secret
here.
thing.
Yeah, you should be able to just jump down from there.
Where's the Ravage Art?
Right over here.
Ah.
Down here. Rat man, always compensating with machinery.
It comes like a tide.
What?
We'll get them all out, Wall. Right here, right now. Hook rats prowling. Don't get caught.
Ha! A dead pagmaster is a sight for
Do,
sore.
do, 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 do.
Ah, praise the comet. Ammunition.
Find the cursed cart, lumberfoots.
Be able to jump up?
Sigma class, you keep.
What am I jumping up for?
For a tome.
Ah.
Yeah, that's all the ones I know. I don't know where the other grimoire is. Not
Probably
yet.
back in that dark area.
Yeah, probably. Well, no, there's a tome over there. I don't think they'd have it. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, wait. Maybe he knows. That's right. The grimoire was behind that one thing we left behind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
This muck.
That's the drop.
Are we all good?
I am.
The cart wasn't lost. There, got the runner.
Ah, fit for the hunt once again.
Who got a pine Marten? And what kind of pine Marten did you get?
No quarter. None survive unseen.
Oh, you mean an actual... Okay, Asher, you have to share pictures and videos of that, please. I gotta have more videos.
Not sure there should be this much blood. Work done, operators.
Plague marks.
Can't feel my hand.
Ah, that's fair. I hope the poor thing gets okay.
I'll just hang here then, shall I?
Rise up, Kruger. One last effort.
Ah, he took a wrong turn.
That. Ah, such vileness. I can't fight
It must be really cold where you are then, for them to be like that.
Now we just have to call him for lunch.
No, it's only a troll, lumberfoots. It could be worse.
I can't see shit.
Ow.
We have to let it cross over.
Yeah. I just hope I get picked up before my grimoire disappears.
I'm fucking trying. This guy just wouldn't let it fucking move.
Oh, I believe you. I don't blame you there.
And there he goes. Fucking idiot. He's like, I'm gonna keep fighting it on the bridge until we eventually get overrun. It's like, dude, you don't fucking... Yeah, he left because he knew he fucked up.
Asher,
nah.
Oh, now he did.
If I'm not mistaken, Moore's leaves even larger.
Thing is, he should have known better. Yeah, let me just fight the boss monster on the bridge continuously while we wait to be surrounded. Can't deal enough damage to it. Have two people behind it that are downed. Smart move would have been back up, allow the troll to come out. One of us goes onto the bridge, gets what we need to get, and all that.
Well, do we want to drop it down to novice to let Ryusho join, or?
Yeah, I could do one novice, and then I'll probably play some Warhammer.
I mean, you are playing Warhammer.
You know. But me. Alright, it's on recruit. You can join now, Ryusha.
Hi.
Nothing to say about the twin-tailed comet, Carillion?
I could scarcely add anything One Eye has not. The man won't shut
Get
up
in
about
here,
it.
I was
Ryusho.
hoping for an elf perspective, truth be told.
Well, this elf's perspective is that if we're seeking aid from glowing lights in the sky...
Or are you even there,
we're all
Ryusho?
doomed.
Did you start that?
Do not miss the
Yep.
army life, Sergeant. Comrades in arms instead of us.
I don't miss the marching. All the officers. This isn't so bad.
Even with
We'll just play
Asher.
through until they pop in.
No worse than
All right.
Might have eased one or two along their way, if you follow.
Wouldn't have thought you had it in...
Those
Asher.
are dinner.
Bile trolls
Go
are
ahead.
coming out of
I would
Glyce
recommend
Brutal Mine, and I need
offering
you
some
lot to
honey
interfere.
or
It's hard to believe, but
jam
the Rotbloods are
to
turning
the
regular
Marten.
old trolls into
It is a
those
treat that they
awful
very
bile
much enjoy.
skewers.
Ryusho,
Fight
get
your
in
way
here.
down and
We
destroy
dropped it
things
down to
will,
recruit.
thank you.
transforming the beasts. You'll need black powder, but there's plenty laying around down there. In this show to the back.
Is this really necessary? Only fun so far is seeing you mayflies shiver in the cold.
Standing around ain't getting the job done, is it? Let's go!
Well, perhaps we can learn a trick or two from the sorceress.
But you could potentially warm up some honey and put it into a small bowl
And that'll be the end.
for the thing. That could possibly help.
We'd do well to follow the rails.
Not hot, just a little warmer. Ow. I missed the ladder.
Just GG.
Oh, you mean business, I'll give you that! You reckon to catch a doorway with that? Backstabbers closing in.
There is no escape.
Yes, I did see what you named him, Asher.
Get this rooting ratty off me.
Yeah, Honey and Jam are very big favorites for Martens.
And they're healthy.
They are very healthy, yeah. They also like flowers, but you know, those aren't exactly the most filling thing. And of course, eggs are also a very good choice, but that would be a bit more difficult to warm up, and I don't think refrigerated anything would be good for the thing right now. Whereas you take a bowl of honey, put it in the microwave for a couple of seconds, that should probably be good for the thing.
Healer's tools, not before time. Hurry, this way.
Down in one.
Yes, I do see that, Ryu
Is it
show.
really beyond mayflies to tunnel with any semblance of order?
By the way, Ryu show, you are welcome to join the voice. Just hopped into the waiting room and we can get you moved up. Hold up, Ragon. I think he's joining.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
you're in the waiting room?
already in.
Plague monks incoming!
Somebody move him up to the voice, to the...
Or,
Roar.
Hello.
hey there. And yeah, this is one of those bizarre games where it's like you wouldn't think my internet would like it, but it does not care one bit. It's like, oh, everything's fine.
Assassin rat's dead.
Vermin gunner.
Shall we borrow that cart?
Yeah, Jam is very good for, I would probably recommend starting with honey, though. If you have any.
Is this pets the rat time? Yes, I pet them with sharp objects.
Cart stopped.
I'm petting them with explosives.
So, ideas for dens. Martens do need a lot of space. They need a lot of things to, they need a lot of things to interact with. Ropes across the top, little hammocks are fantastic for Martens. They will destroy whatever you give them, though, so be aware of that. They're not gentle on anything. Well, they're gentle with eggs and food when they're carrying it around, but a cat tree is a great idea.
If they're not, the Northlanders will.
But the main thing is they need a lot of space. Martens do tend, like right now I'm sure the poor thing's just, you know, terrified. But they do usually respond to humans with more curiosity than fear. And they are very intelligent little critters. So he'll probably recognize that you guys have been helping him pretty fast.
I'm gonna take my leave for now. I may
Sure,
come back
Dave.
later.
Sure.
God, the cart's getting away!
This is not a great place to fight him.
Oh, crap.
Ah! Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
That's better. Thought I was done.
Martens do tend to be a bit solitary. Do anticipate him peeing on you if you do get close to him. They tend to like to mark territory a lot. I would definitely recommend not putting him around other animals for a good long while. If ever.
Where is it? I'm looking for that thing we have to get through.
Oh yeah, I understand, Asher. I'm just hoping that you give me lots of videos to add to my Marten bot as before you do.
Yeah, there it is. All right, I found the
Lots
path.
and lots and lots and lots of videos.
All the videos.
That is fair. That is fair, Asher. I'm just saying these are things that Martens do.
Is the rye med and fed? Oh yeah. I'm doing just fine.
Hold up. If you didn't know me, would you have let the poor thing just die?
I was hoping for an explosion. Maybe next time. Down here, are you all blind?
Okay.
More explosives.
More explosives. Oh, we.
Ah, that's fair, Asher. Yeah, I have done a lot of research. The problem is there really isn't that much out there that's easy to come across on Martens. A lot of my knowledge comes from multiple other, people that own Martens as pets and such. So it's not perfect knowledge for taking care of a wild one. But I do know that they can form very close friendships with people. I also have a few videos, or I know a few people where I've studied their YouTube and even watched reached out to them for more info. I know one of the new videos I've got is actually this guy just has a it's not a pet. It's just a wild pine marten that wandered into his house one day, and this old guy just has formed this friendship with the marten, and she trusts him. She actually brings her babies over. And they, there's a few videos of that.
BRB. Okay.
Martens can form very close friendships with people. They make terrible pets. Absolutely terrible pets. But they're not really pets. When you've got a Marten in your house, they're not a pet. They're part of the family.
Oh, we're not going that way.
This way. Don't look at me. I wasn't all your friend.
Alright, try to survive.
That explains much. Come on down
That's
here.
what I'm trying to do.
Ah, how do I keep missing that jump? See, I know you're gonna have to do it. You can do the jump. I can't.
Me?
Hold on, Mayflies.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink.
You can do the jump. I can't. Oh, I'm pretty sure we missed it, Tom.
I think we did.
No, wait. No, no, we didn't. Alright, go ahead.
What, like that?
Yep. And there's just a little grimoire over here.
It is.
Nice. And then you just jump down here. And right here.
I hear the clank of a rattling gun.
Here's a rattling gun, or is it mine?
It's a rattling gun. There he is.
The rattling is last.
But yeah, eggs, raw meat is also very like Martens are omnivorous. They can eat just about anything. They can even have chocolate. I recommend
Jump over
sticking.
here.
I recommend sticking to more natural stuff. You know, avoid the processed stuff that's you know, everywhere. But
Alright, that's all the books.
You don't need to come up here.
Okay. Ow.
Found some Ravaged Dark here.
Nice.
It's over here.
Yeah, just give me a second. Alright, I'm coming.
Okay, that's good to hear, Asher. But especially right now with the state of the Marten. Uh-oh. Rygon?
Oh.
As I just watched a Packmaster phase through the floor and just walk up in a diagonal. Asher, I want videos. I want all of the videos. Like, now. Do you have Telegram? Telegram would probably be the best and easiest way to share them. I would recommend grabbing it. It's, you know, free chatting app. But otherwise,
Can you
there's
hear me?
Discord. Yes, we can hear you.
Alright, feel free to rejoin.
I'll be right back.
Can we rejoin on you? We cannot rejoin you.
I think it migrated the host to being you. For the three of us.
Why did you give a shout out to Ryusho? Is Ryujo a streamer?
I do a little bit. I'm not the best, but I try.
So Asher, with Discord, the problem is, uploading size.
Okay, I'm back.
Do you never long for a quiet life, Marcus?
I'm guessing you can't
back.
rejoin.
No, I can't.
Yeah, I can't rejoin.
All right. Oh, that's unfortunate. It certainly took it a long time before I did the reconnecting, though. Usually I would have done it like 3 or 4 times by now.
Oh, Asher, ideally, try to keep them to under a minute each. Makes it easier on me.
So what's the thing with Asher? Just found a wild sick one? Adopted at a pet store? What?
So apparently the temperature dropped really fast where they're at. And they found the pine marten outside, huddled up against the wall on the other side of the fireplace, trying to keep warm. And it was nearly frozen to death.
Aww.
And they run a wildlife rescue thing.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it
Poor
was in
thing.
northeastern
I've never seen it
Pennsylvania,
before.
one of the neighbors. Okay.
I think I'd like to.
My kin don't always think
What?
kindly
Oh,
of
it was one of the neighbors that
All
got
right,
it,
wizard
found it,
Found the
whatever.
Marten,
Or
but
just those who hail from the
Asher
desolate
runs
plains to
the
east.
yeah, Asher's got
Gotcha.
I met one
bears,
on the
foxes,
Cathay
and
Silk Road
wolves
years
that they
back.
take care of.
We
Wow, that
disagree.
Very nice.
Disagreed.
But
Very impressive stuff.
I like all of those.
Oh, yes.
I'm just a little more, focused on the Marten because I love Martens most.
No doubt.
And
Alrighty. So we good with this then?
oh, you wanting to switch to a different switch over to Total War now?
On up to you two. Like I maybe got one more game left in me, then I'll probably swap over so I can play that before the night cycle's over.
Well, why don't you come join me then, and I'll host. Because
Yeah, sure.
I do need the at least for the daily thing. I need one more quick play. They are a fluffier ferret, I suppose, except they've also got much longer claws and can parkour out the wazoo. Martens are very good at literally bouncing off of walls.
or launching through the airs and making seething
I
lights
fought
say no.
alongside the Duke of Paravon once.
That as
Did I
well.
ever tell you?
Can't say you did, Martin.
Gracious sort. Had a
Did
fierce
Marten
beastie
come
of a
up?
horse, but kept
Or
slowing it
Marten
down
dead?
so I could keep up. Gave me a pedigree pony after.
Oh, I think I know where this is going.
Roasted and treated it.
Yeah, that should still be playing. Why is it not working?
I don't know.
Let me restart the Marten bot. Oh yeah, I know Asher. Oh, it's time for Stream Raiders. Let me go run that.
Why does our elf count her kills?
I've no idea. We all have our quirks.
Perhaps. But the fervor of her speech Just like sacraments.
Thank you,
If it worries you,
Chrysops.
why not ask her?
Oh, you know.
Joke.
Ah, there's a Marten video. Ah, and it's baby Pine Marten with his mommy.
Oh, cute video's cute.
Asher, what? Do you have my chat popped out, Rygon?
No.
Ah, you should pop out your chat. Or my chat.
Alright,
No, I
why?
got yours popped out.
Okay.
But Asher says they have about 40 different species spread across all the different types of animals.
I mean, awesome about the whole rescue situation. I live with my grandma, and we kind of do that, but it's for cats that aren't wanted. So we kind of have a cat shelter rescue.
Never hear you speak much about your first tutor, Saren.
Old Rambler, you mean?
Are you
He
coming
didn't teach me
to
much.
join us,
He was a
Rygon?
shadow apprentice. But I had talent only for the blade.
Yeah, well, I'm popping out your chat.
What happened to him?
Okay.
Dunno, don't care.
I was asking
Learns
for
a valuable lesson about
Vermintide.
hitting young girls with the butt of his staff.
Yes.
I'm fond
You have a
of
hyena.
memory.
How did you acquire a hyena?
What?
Also, I'll be right back. Gonna grab some water.
Got a speckle. Huh. That is a good question. How did you get a hyena? Huh.
So, Grimgay tells me you've been dreaming of the future.
I've dreamt of darkness. Perhaps it is the future. Perhaps it is nothing but my own fears.
You have fears? You?
I? Never being able to return home. Surely you know the feeling.
Sure thing, Senator. You have yourself a wonderful evening.
Yes, I know Zim asked earlier if I was a streamer, and I am, but I either stream or I play games. I cannot exactly do stream and multiplayer games. Internet is not happy if I try to do that. I've tried before. So most of the time, if I'm streaming multiplayer, it's more that somebody else is streaming and I'm in the multiplayer. So I guess I'm not streaming. What the heck am I saying? I can braid. Yeah.
What will your kinsfolk be thinking? What with you out here when they're surely having wars of their own?
They'll do fine, Watelgi. They don't need me.
Oh, I agree that one smelly dwarf is much like another, but have you no longing to return?
When the time is right, have no fear.
And that'll be...
No rush, is there? No hurry at all.
The time's right. No rush.
It'll happen when it happens eventually.
Maybe. Eventually. Sometime.
Possibly. Never. Did I say never? I meant kind of.
I have returned, and why is my avatar like that? There we go.
You're just standing over here by your nice grimoire.
But Asher, I expect at least 200 videos before they move, before you move them. I want 200 more videos. This is a rare opportunity for you, though, Asher.
Just be the Duke. Camera that is always staring at it, just 24/7.
I need a distraction, and you're just the fellows to make it for me. Ring out them
24/8
bells.
if you can
Yeah,
help
I
it.
did see that, Asher.
The bells in question are in Elmgart's Temple of Sigmar. Give 'em a good clatter, and you'll draw every iron blade for miles around. Why, you ask? Our friendly neighborhood magic spy,
Kubiak, I
needs
want
to
to be
gather vital intelligence on the
reasonable.
Skinner. Figure you could help her out.
Yeah, just TF Zim, and then you can get all the videos you want. Zim will be happy, I can guarantee you that.
Yes, I would. But you know, I want the Marten videos. I can add them to my Telegram channel and the Marten bot, and have stuff that, you know, what was taken specifically for me.
Healer's elixir!
It's not taken of you.
Well, no. I'll take what I can get.
Stop showing off! You'll never be as good as Ockrey!
The light stormers work too.
Or you just let him get you, Martin, and do movies of me? Why? Then you'll have no stream. Would you be willing to sacrifice that?
We could still have streams of you, Rygon. I've already made plans for how I would set up a stream of a Marten when I get one.
Nothing we can do for these mayflies. We should press on.
Oh, okay, Asher.
Over here! Come on!
Fear not, mayflies. There's nothing
There
worse
you are.
than us.
Wait, really, Asher?
There may be a lot of them.
Here they come.
Well, that would be awesome. Ow!
Oh, there's the stab rat. Was the stab rat.
We've got the reach, mayflies.
Incoming player tracking!
Consuming me!
Hey, gate's about open.
Oh, okay, Asher.
Into the upper reaches, mayflies.
I mean, as long as I get lots of videos of him,
Kill its master!
and I mean lots, then I will be very happy.
Are you winning, son? Yes. Give or take.
Python's making a break for it. Everything else is going, I want to do things too. Oh dear.
Ugh, that potion smells of ignorance. This is the door.
Carve them up! Smash them in!
That watchmaster wasn't too bad.
You have to keep hogging on with kills yourself here.
Next one that comes, I'll be sure to let him kill you before I end them. Stairs, mayflies, stairs. Over here, mayflies.
Asher, if I manage to make it over there for, Anthrocon, you're gonna have to show me this place.
I'll burn anything that crosses our paths, darling. No fear.
Damn it, I missed a jump. Back from snacks? Ah, yes.
Through this door.
Where the hell is the horde?
Are you ready, mayflies?
Rattling gun!
The horde's all just jumping over into that little alcove over there, apparently.
That should be done.
I think the horse left.
Something happened.
I just walked through the door and I just saw the entire horde going over this. Well, up here, but coming back now.
No, that's a patrol.
Well, the patrol is then. Where is the horde?
I don't know, I killed a bunch. I wouldn't worry about it.
Alright, Asher. I just would really appreciate seeing those videos, so I want to see this little cutie. But sleep well. Thanks for coming by.
Well, Pikash, what kind of snacks did you get?
Yeah, I hope you don't get bit too.
Yeah, hopefully you don't get... Ew. Snake bite.
Flame.
Fire! Yes! Let it consume everything!
Yeah, okay.
That's all. That's all. Well, that was a lot of Skaven.
I smell Ratman poison.
I'm throwing a bomb! Oh, I'm a rat ogre. Easy.
Okay.
The way's blocked.
That cannon could work for us. Just need to turn that crane a wee bit.
Yeah.
For survival.
Oh, nope, not that way. That would fall
Portion
down.
flask.
Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do.
Over there! Is that all? I was hoping for an explosion. Huh, maybe next time.
Move! It's a rattling!
Where's the rattling?
I don't know. I don't hear it.
I don't hear
You
it
wanna
either.
shoot the cannon, Ryushi? Or Ryusho?
Yeah, sure.
Light the fuse!
And wall goes down.
Thank you
Okay,
for the
rattling
head.
gunner did not step forward. For some reason I thought just expected wall to go down, rattling steps right through.
That's the temple. It's somehow gaudy and plain all at once.
It's somehow gaudy and plain all at once, like the elves have anything to say. Theirs is just too pointy.
Well, the rattling found us.
Oh, oh, yes it did.
Done for.
Alright, follow me. Well, after we deal with this. Yep. Yep. Yep.
That's what we call a barrack far hatchet.
A grass rat of roses.
Oh,
What's up?
I see you back there, Globadier. There we go.
Guess no one's gonna follow
Ryusho,
me.
go follow Rygon.
Meep.
Is that for a grimoire or a tome?
Where I'm going.
Rygon.
Grimoire.
Oh, well, then I can come pick it up.
There we go. Okay.
Where are you going?
Right now I'm taking out Fourth Fire. I'm getting to a slightly better position for the rat, for the horde.
Come on, over here!
Oh, well, you just jump onto that windowsill. There you go. Crouch under. Press the knob, wait for the ladder to lower, climb the ladder, drive the grimoire. It's just on the outside.
Oh, there it is.
There you go, you got it. Alright, and then you just follow us. Do not throw away the grimoire. If you pull it out, you can throw it, which gets rid of it.
Whoops. Let's not do that then.
You just climb back up the way you came.
The grimoire is literally something that you just hold on to.
I didn't throw that very far.
Oh, let me grab the right there. There we go.
Notes here. Won't bring them back.
Alrighty, let's go.
Down here, are you all
Wait a
blind?
minute.
They know we're here. I don't want to die on this ledge. Medical supplies, over here.
Sorry, a grenadier.
Okay, and Ryusho, last one's over here, just behind these bushes.
Dead gas rats. Lovely.
There was a gas rat that tried to follow you.
That's no ordinary flame. Look out!
Hey, somebody else will have to pick that one up.
Oh, you can pick it up.
Well, I've got one already.
That's a tome. You can pick up a tome and a grimoire.
Oh, sorry.
Tomes just replace your health, the grimoire replaces your potion.
Oh, okay.
Tomes you can put down in favor of getting health, but pick it back up after you heal.
Got it. I remember the grimoires because of Vermintide 1. So, apparently I play a bunch of 1 and not as much of 2.
This is the place I assume.
Oh, that's a...
I'd hate to think we came all this way for nothing.
Don't go ring the bell yet.
Ring the bell?
Don't.
Gather what wits you
Ring the bell?
have and what supplies you can find.
Okay, ringing the bell.
Just let me replenish my overheat. Now we can ring it.
Alright. You actually threw a tome one time during a mission, right at the end, not knowing what it'd do, felt so bad. Ah, it happens.
Kieran, I've
They're
done
not
that
that
too. I was like, I wonder what this would do, and oh no, it's gone. Oh no.
Alright, this is just a last stand, Ryusho.
Got it.
Now the 8 wins. So many.
Listen.
That truck was something special.
He's on steel, gas rat.
Stunner leech down.
Sorry. Yeah.
Vardy, it's time to heal.
Oh, yeah. Ryusho, you do not want to die while you got that grimoire, or else we lose it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hide away back here for the moment.
Don't hide anywhere.
Well,
Because they will pop up from all corners of this room.
meant more that I was just trying to stay away from where they were at the moment.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, you see all those holes in the walls and floor and stuff? Yeah, those are spawn points. Also the holes in the ceiling and stuff, like you can, if you look up right now, you can see them jumping down on those balconies.
What? Whoa, okay.
You're good as long as you don't outright die. You only
Well,
need
I'm
to
currently
really
now on
worry
that
if it's...
gray fading, because I don't have...
Okay. Then,
You'll
yeah.
be alright.
Just stay right about there.
Ha! It shoots much, but hits
Another one!
Brilliant seeing evidence right. I take out my frustration where I can with it. It's so unsure if I shoot one at you. Leech! I hear it. What are you, brother? Yeah. Take for that. There's a scryer out through.
You're gonna want to move from the mist.
Bardin, it's time to heal.
Remember, you can right-click to block and space and everything except for forward to dodge.
Gotta go over deer somewhere. Alright, that's it. We win. Good job.
No, all the block.
Pyromancer, you're wounded.
Alright.
The door
Go here. Try not to land on the stairs.
Darlings, we should be off.
As long as you land down here... Oh. You just teleported from the top to the bottom.
As long as you land down... Blink! Hi, I'm here.
Yes, Kieran.
Good job.
Sneaky rats will crawl out of every hole. There we go.
I got one more kill than you did.
Aw, Renault didn't give me much.
Go! 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 You're right there.
Wait.
Emperor
I was that
Strongbow?
close?
Yeah, because I let you guys take on a couple hordes while I was just on that door.
Oh, yeah. I still have more range kills than you.
I was emotional
you can
support.
keep the one thing.
Yay!
I got
I'm
the
not
participation award.
Marcus Kruber even got more than a couple of us. All right, and then open up your box and see what you get.
Yay.
Raining again? It's a
Wrong button.
down.
But you're hiding from
Well,
us,
Ryu shows
dwarf.
MVP because he didn't die.
Apparently, for some reason, I went back and tried to press F like I was playing Gunfire Reborn, because you press F to pick up stuff in that game. Let's see. Ooh! A green handgun, a hammer and shield, and axe and shield. Yay,
Nice.
2 uncommons. And then 3 commendation chests. Let's go ahead and get these open. Whoa, okay, all 3 of those are green. Apparently 2 were picked. And that, so.
Yeah, As you play through the game, they'll slowly give you more and more powerful stuff. It just does it in increments.
Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. This one actually has illusion on it.
Nice.
So,
That illusion's now
however,
yours forever.
Skaven. Yeah, and the weapon actually has Power Skaven too on it as well. So
Very nice.
let's see. Okay, what do we? That probably.
In Grumriel hold
handgun.
on throne of gold.
Give it a rest, Bardin.
Nope.
What's the
wrong
matter,
button.
Sarah?
Nope.
Don't like my song?
It's not the song, it's the air of cheerfulness.
I'm trying to hit
Becomes
tab to
graceful after a while.
go
You
back,
should
and that
try
doesn't
it.
work.
Keeps the poisonous thoughts at bay.
Alright, Stream Raiders. Let's get that
Nothing
done.
to say about the twin-tailed comet?
And now we're gonna be switching Dragon.
One eye has not. The man won't
Yeah, I'll be swapping.
I was hoping for an elf perspective.
Alrighty.
Truth be told.
Right.
Well, this
You all
elf's
have fun.
perspective is that if we're seeing
Last time I
age
tried
glowing
Total
lights in
War
the sky,
Hammer 3 in any
we're all
form of
doomed.
multiplayer, it wasn't happy. So I'm going to wait till I can try that with some other friends I know who might want to try before I even consider that one as a thing.
Yeah, go
I'm
for
not
it.
up for it tonight. I love
That's
the
fine.
game, but
Yeah,
just
I'm
not
playing
up for it
solo. All by myself. All by myself.
But thanks for letting me be able to at least tag along and get a participation award.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you for joining us. You were good. Like I said, you deserve MVP because you didn't die at the
Do you
end.
have another name, Carillion? I've never heard
I
you
mean,
use it.
I guess one
have
of
many
the things
other
I'm good at is
names.
being overly
I shan't
cautious and
share them.
not being overly
Why not?
reckless. So
A name
No,
is a
this is a tough
personal
game, so
thing.
you did good.
It has power.
Thank
I've
you.
never understood why mayflies are so free with theirs.
The
I'm
Carillion
gonna
is
go ahead and hop out here.
Real enough
good.
for our
Alright,
current
see ya.
See ya, and thanks again for having me.
Of course.
Alrighty. Sleep well, Timber. Thanks for coming by. And place your troops for Stream Raiders. And thank you, everybody, for joining me today for Vermintide 2. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by using our Humble Bundle partner link, or by grabbing some packs through Stream Loots, as well as, of course, sharing the stream around. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.